This is Trish with your weekly horoscope for December 16th through December 22nd. Now, I got about 75% way through your horoscope when suddenly my phone shut off. I'm going to try and do it fast. If I get cut off again, then you guys aren't going to get this till Monday. So, this week there are two T-squares forcing a decision somewhere. Then the Sun trines Uranus, and the decision and determination to stand by it will surprise you. The Sun moves into Capricorn, bringing the focus and energy to our responsibilities, integrity, career, power abuses, ego, and daddy issues. The same day, Mercury conjuncts Jupiter, bringing the ability to see things from a higher perspective. My phone is crooked. Sorry, let me correct that. Immediately following the day after, we have the full moon in Cancer at 0 degrees, where we're holding space for feeling at home, believing we're deserving of what we get, good or bad, and just wanting to belong to someone, something, or somewhere. Many who are lost or are displaced are looking for their way home. And coming from a place of love and compassion will be key in dealing with the people who are coming from a place of fear. Choose not to join them, and instead set the example. You decide. It's all about what energy you focus on. You can be the victim or you can be the victor. Sunday, the moon is in Aries, bringing optimistic fighting spirit. You are open to change, taking bold risks, and you want to be the center of your lover's attention because you enjoy the chase, but at the same time, you're unable to live under someone else's authority. You're also very committed to your job, business, or work, and you could be isolating yourself in some way. There could be some disappointment or incompatibility within love relationships, although there is great care being directed towards self-love. You understand the great responsibility that you have to yourself. You might be feeling a lot of physical energy and confidence, feeling ambitious and courageous despite primary fears like anger, anxiety, abandonment, powerlessness. You could be feeling emotional but not able to express it. Every energy needs a means of expression, okay? They need an outlet. So choose to do so in a healthy way and don't project your garbage onto others in an attempt to have company misery. Numbers for that day are 7 and 3. So this is about expression of beliefs that you've recently arrived at. Monday, it's hard to shake old habits, and some people will be fighting that transformation. How are you going to fight enlightenment? It's only initially uncomfortable. Once you pick it apart and change your perspective, own your shit, the discomfort disappears. But if you try to ignore it or suppress it, it will be very uncomfortable every single time it comes up, never lessening on impact, okay? That means it's not healing. Numbers for that day are 8 and 4, okay? 4 is about stability, manifestation, and grounding. 8 is about legacy, leadership, a lasting impression. Tuesday, the moon moves to Taurus, bringing sensual and grounded energy. You're very determined, affectionate, persistent, and you effectively deal with any problems. You're resourceful, quiet, reflective, and wanting only true love. And the true love factor, when you have your loved ones in your home, when you're sharing your home with loved ones, you feel better, okay? And you could find yourself fighting insecurities as you deal with your responsibilities. Numbers for that day are 9 and 5. So there are changes, there's confidence, there's surprises, there's healing, there's endings, and there's unconditional love for yourself and others. Wednesday, you will be confronted with and forced to face your issues in a difficult way. This could leave you feeling emotionally exhausted, okay? Coping and expressing will be difficult and relationships could be challenging, okay? Once again, we have to deal with primary fears. Why are they coming to the fore? Because they need to be dealt with and purged, okay? Get to it. There are two, count them, two T-squares in the skies today. One cardinal in Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries, and that's going to be a lot of creativity, and that one lasts until March. And the other is a fixed T-square in Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. That's persistence, and that's only lasting for today. We're going to be forced to make a decision in some kind of battle of wills. You know, it's unstoppable. It's like a train. With the cardinal T-square, the one that lasts until March, you're going to be forced to take a risk and leave the male ego behind and to sympathize with the feminine and feminine aspects. With the temporary one that's only for today, the fixed T-square, that's going to bring people who feel powerless. They would accuse us of being selfish or self-centered. It's a classic power struggle. There's no need for that anymore. Numbers for that day are just, whew. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start off with the number 6. Okay, 6 is the number of the caregiver, the healer. It's doing what you love, showing your love through service. It's social responsibility. Okay, and then we have 1111, which is a manifestation portal. So we are bringing this into physical reality. And at the same time, we've got 28, 28, 28, and 10. So that's 4 tens. Completion of a cycle. Anytime you have 4 of a number, it is like the turn of the wheel of fortune. Okay, that is over. And with the full moon in Cancer coming up, according to this, another 2 days where we've completed a cycle and we've begun holding a space for the new. And I'll get to that in a second. So we have 1111. Oh, and then we have 3 number 14s. 14 is a number of social media. It's about justice. It's about happiness. 14 is 5, so that's also about having confidence in making changes. And it's also about surprises or gifts. Okay, so we have, wow, we've got 4 tens. We've got 1111, and we've got 14, 14, 14. So somebody is going to talk about or express the end of something. Maybe the end of the power struggle, like I was just saying. There's no need for it anymore. Maybe people are going to finally arrive at that conclusion that they don't need to have power over anybody because we are all one. We share that power equally. Nobody is more than or less than anybody else. Thursday, the moon enters Gemini. And there's lively conversation and logical decision making based on a superior ability to analyze and verbalize. Your IQ is high, you're feeling independent and creative, and you're thriving on travel. You go. There could be some focus on selfish ways or some kind of unexpected attention, possibly ranging from fame to shame. Somewhere in there. Could be one extreme or the other because of the Uranus component, but it could be anywhere in between also. You could also be motivated into taking a huge risk. Could be an unexpected decision, explosion, or fire of some kind that will be noticed or recognized in some way. And when I talk about these things, I mean physically, mentally, and spiritually. So this fire could be energy, taking action in terms of spiritually, okay, in terms of mentally, you can get an influx of ideas by reading something or something you see on social media, or it could be, psychic downloads, or it could be an actual physical fire, a surprising fire. Like, I don't know, you left your house and you went to the store and you came back and the stove was on fire. Like a spontaneous energy. Okay, I don't really see an explosive end to it, so it's not an aggressive, but unexpected fire usually signals some kind of minor explosion. Okay, that could also be fights. Okay, fire, unexpected decision, explosion of fire of some kind. But anyways, there's going to be, like you could see on the news, all of a sudden this fire started up again, or there could be somebody who's an activist that is just what do you call it? I was going to say liberally being an activist, but it's not liberal. It's like they're putting all their energy and their force into an idea and expressing it. You could see a lot of that. Where was I? There will be another chance to respect ourselves, and this is through external experiences. Remember we get to relive something and change it by making sure that we respect ourselves and assert our boundaries, okay? And you might also feel baggage is easier to deal with without feeling overwhelmed. you should end up feeling pretty good about where you're headed, as you have a lot of nurturing support. So numbers for that day are 7, 20, and 28. Okay, so psychic downloads, completion of a cycle, harmony, working together with others, and holding space for the new and trusting in the universe. Friday is winter solstice, and the sun enters Capricorn at 12:22 a.m. 222. There's going to be a lot of energy and focus directed towards your career, your public image, your reputation, your integrity, your decisions, and responsibilities. You could achieve fame or suddenly be famous, or there could be just wanted or unwanted focus on your integrity, hang-ups, influence, or credibility. You could be publicly acknowledged for your authority in something, or even promoted. This is serious boss slash workaholic energy. You have a strong sense of self and are driven to succeed. Chances are you're going to achieve it. Problems may arise if you do not maintain the home life, work life balance, okay? And primary fears may come up again, okay, and be difficult to express. You also might experience some new prospects, and you communicate your happiness, looking forward to the future with high hopes. Dream big. That day we have 8, 9, and 21. So we're going to be healing and communicating unconditional love, purging some kind of ending to a belief, and expressing it in a way that's going to make a lasting impression on us and on others. Okay, true leadership. Saturday, the full moon is in Cancer at 0 degrees, and we realize that we are deserving to be loved. Remember what I just said about 0 being holding space for the new. 2 days ago, we just had 10, 10, 10, 10. So completion of that cycle. So we got rid of something, and there's an empty space, and we're looking to fill it. Well, we're going to be filling it with believing we deserve what we are getting, or believing that we deserve what we want. So we realize that we deserve to be loved, and we want to feel at home. We want to feel like we belong to or with someone or somewhere. There's quite a bit of people who feel like they're not deserving of anything, but this is a time to believe you're deserving of what you get, okay? Whether or not the karma is bad or good. This is a nurturing, devoted, sensitive, emotional, and intuitive energy. It's time to be open to receive. Where was I? Oh, because we know we deserve it. Never felt like that before? Well, this is ground zero, holding space for the new. Time to start feeling worthy. You are love. You are worthy. Although this could be an emotionally intense and draining period, there could be unexpected breakdowns, creating breakthroughs and radical changes in regards to old wounds and baggage that's been brought up from the surface to be dealt with, okay, and purged, vented and purged. Some will lose control of their emotions after letting it fester for the longest time. They could be real moody and in victim mentality. Oh, poor me, they did this to me. Again, still not recognizing their role and responsibility in something because they're too busy pointing fingers elsewhere instead of looking in the mirror. Coming from a place of love and compassion will be key in dealing with these people who are coming from a place of fear. Please choose not to join them and instead set the example. Numbers for that day are 22, 9, and 0. Okay, so there's definite endings and healings occurring as we hold space for the new, creating and manifesting peace. All right, you guys, so I'm not going to do the what to watch out for this week. Just anything positive I told you, just be careful of the flip side. I think I did manage to give you guys clues, and in the further horoscopes, I'm going to try and work them in a little bit more so I don't have a whole section of one-word descriptions that I need to read. All right, guys, that's been your horoscope for the week. Take care. Love you. Bye.